It has come to my attention that many people do not like me. I know this may be hard to believe, but this is true. I do not understand this because I have so many good qualities. I am filled with good qualities. Like, I can talk very loud so everyone can easily understand the important things that I am saying. Good quality.
Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. I guess I'll go eat worms. Great big juicy ones, little wee slimy ones. Oh, how they wiggle and squirm. I bite off the heads and suck out the juices, throw all the skins away. Nobody knows how I survive on just 3 worms a day. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. I guess I'll go eat worms. Great big juicy ones, little wee slimy ones. Oh, how they wiggle and squirm. The long slim slimy ones slip down easy. The short fat fuzzy ones don't. The short fat fuzzy ones stick to your teeth and climb back out of your throat. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. I guess I'll go eat worms. Great big juicy ones, little wee slimy ones. Oh, how they wiggle and squirm. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. I guess I'll go eat worms. Great big juicy ones, little wee slimy ones. Oh, they wiggle and squirm. One more. That was fun.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Why are you guys making fun of my lawyer, man? Kelly's the best, man, and whatever's going on with his channel, that's a bunch of horse poo, man. Yeah, like the poo that I put in Highway Star's shoe the other day. Oh, yeah, that was fun. And I twisted my ankle like this and smeared it in real good. And in between his Molly Hatchet records, oh, man. And it was fun. I like what? Thanks, Squid.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blackheart Night was first. Let's do a happy dance for Blackheart Night. Let's go. All right, that's what I'm talking about. What's up? All right. Look at this. The Lessinator was number 2. How do you do? All right. That's number 2. Hey. Welcome to the show. P. Barnes the second was in 100th place. All over the place. Let's go. Welcome. Zurzu, number 4, 3, 23, 16, 17. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Zurzu's here. Blackheart Night. Let's see. I got the week off for Thanksgiving. There you go. I like that. P. Barnes, Lessinator. David E. Person's got a joke. Doc, did you hear about the frauditor that always did the hokey pokey at every fraudit, but finally managed to stop? He turned himself around. Now that's what it's all about. Yeah. Check your email, David, by the way. All right, where were we? All right, let's see. P. Barnes, Blackheart Night. Tiny, what's up? Chef M80 said, good morning. Kingster 2000, good morning all. That's everybody. That's Ollie. whole crew. How do you do? David E. Persons. Let's see. Zuzu. Watching a bunch of adults desperately trying to get another man's prawns the other night. It was shocking that a bunch of adults tried to get another man's prawns. Hey, man, you never know. Like some people, like this guy.
Yeah, man, prawns, that's just shrimp in another language. Yeah, man, because you know I'm the pimp and the simp. No, you're the simp. I'm the pimp, and I've been eating all the shrimp. So, was it me stealing the... Ah, crap, I got busted. I'm out of here. Ah! He's a butt. Ah!
He's a butt munch, dagnabbit. Let's see. King Stew, P. Barnes, Zerzu, Chef M80. Who else? Who else is here today? Who else is here today? Let's say hooray to every one of you. What you gonna do when you are a douche canoe? Oh no, Society Red's here. What's up? Let's see who else is in the house. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, we got Brian Showman. What's up? Always great to see you. We got $5 from Highway Star. Never crap on my Molly Hatchet. Get zapped, boy.
Oh, come on, man. I'm flirting with disaster, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love it, man. Come on, it's good stuff. Ow, ow.
Thank you so much, Highway Star. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Let's see. What else we got? Who else we got? Looks like I'm kind of caught up. Oh, there we go. Highway Star's where I left off. Terry Barnes, what's up? Good morning. God bless you, sir. People are jealous because Chili. Well, we'll get into that. We're gonna play the some stuff about that. Boom! I arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Unclean hands. Yes. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got $2 from Blackheart. in STS9, O'Brien suffered. News Now Voodoo must fried. Oh no. Oh.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. I ain't got HBO or whatever it is that you're watching over there, Netflix or whatever, man. The only thing Hez lets me subscribe to is nothing, really. I could download some crap on YouTube. That's about it, man. My phone's a piece of garbage. It's only good for frauditing. And he doesn't even let me do that. He just keeps me locked in the basement. I don't understand these references to TV shows you're making, man. Hey, what is that? Omni-Man Season 3 or some crap? Or the Eternals? That show sucks, man. You suck. Charlie Brown makes me suck too.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Thank you so much, Blackheart. I love it. Let's see. What do we got? We got Tiny. We got Paul Cohen. Yo, my peeps, you hood. And Lisa Alcazar's in the house. All right. I was wondering where all the lovely ladies are at. We had Tiny in here. Now we got Lisa. What's up? Let's see. P. Barnes. Did I get everybody? Everybody, don't you know? I think we're caught up for the moment. All right. So We are going to start with an update on the Chili de Castro situation. First of all, whenever there's a new Tones video, I always play it automatically anyway. And since it's about Chili, we'll go ahead and we'll start with that since people are talking about it in the chat. Let's take a look at what's going on with Dr. Decastrated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the anti-Chili tirade has begun. All right, let's do it. Chili time.
Tones over Thinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. And welcome to another edition of TLDR.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I got flabbergasted. Because I got $50 from Highway Star. His boys finally won, and my Bears lost again in overtime. You guys might be wondering how come he didn't start the show with the Bears like he always does. They lost in overtime. What a nightmare! It was a nail biter of a game, though. You got any game that goes into overtime, you never. Oh man. But when they lost, it was just like, no, they got first possession in OT, so it's like, oh, here we go. It's great. But anyway, his team won. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 from Highway Star. Holy crap. Round of applause for Highway Star. No. That's it. There you go. Throw him a happy dance. All right. And a tasing just for fun.
What? No. Come on, man. What do you mean your team won, Highway Star? Was it the Titans or the Texans or the Cowboys? Well, they all suck. I don't care who won, man. If they're from Texas, they gotta be terrible, man. Right, Hez? Ah, crap!
Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Highway Star. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, anyway, what a great way to start the anti-Chili day. Thank you so much. I'm flabbergasted. Cody's here. What's up? Yeah, the Bears lost in overtime. It sucked. But Chili lost his channel, which is great. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. So let's go ahead. Let's get back into it. Let's watch this video. It's a shorty. Woohoo. All right. Chili update.
So, Chili's channel's been deleted.
You
So to make a long story short, Chili apparently during one of his streams decided to just flat out show off some very illicit footage of what I could guess were a reenactment of his memories with his cellmate Roy. And after showing a full 13 minutes of apparently what it's like to have your prison wallet audited, he promptly ended the stream and immediately deleted it. Then, just a few minutes later, another stream started, showing the exact same thing. Chili would later put out a community post claiming that his channel had been hacked. Now, I am willing to give him the benefit of the doubt and believe that is likely what happened, but at the same time, this is Chili we're talking about, and he has on many occasions gone live under the influence of God knows what and made some rather rash decisions on what he says and shows. Now, despite YouTube's approach of arbitrarily enforcing its own terms of service and content guidelines, obviously this was something they couldn't just ignore for the sake of earning revenue and took his channel down. Now, does this mean Chili's gone forever? I doubt it. I'm sure he'll just make another channel and try to start all over again. Or who knows, maybe if he really was hacked, he could make an appeal and Maybe they'll reinstate his channel later. All I know is that if we ever do see him again, I would love to hear him try to explain his way out of this one. However, if this is indeed the end of Chili the Castro on YouTube and we never see him again, I just want to say, Chili, actually, I don't have anything to say about Chili. I mean, if we never see him again, great. I mean, what do you think? I was going to say he was a worthy adversary? Come on, he's a piece of shit. Good riddance. I miss him about as much as I miss having a bad case of hemorrhoids. The guy's been a walking disaster for nearly 3 years, just a model of self-destruction. If this is how it ends for him, I'm not the least bit surprised. It's how it's going to end for all frauditors. They destroy their lives in the pursuit of internet fame and this twisted need to try to avoid responsibility for their own failures and blame it all on the authority that they refuse to bow down to, and then in the end, they're just going to be left with nothing. They're going to be miserable, alone, forgotten, and unremarked. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see even more in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. I always love to read them. Till next time.
I always like the way you kind of post that. All right, at this time. All right. Round of applause. Oh, crap, where'd I go? Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Tones. I don't know. David E. Persons. What do you think of Tones?
Hello, how are you, sir?
Chili?
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm
Hello,
good. How are you?
Good morning. How's it going, man?
It's going, just getting ready. It's the holiday this week, so I'm gonna have a day off of work on Thursday. It's gonna be nice. And that's about it. It's gonna be cold other than that.
Yeah, this year for Thanksgiving, we have a whole week off. I was just about floored when I saw that. I was like, yay! So I don't have to do anything for a whole week except eat and sleep. And that's it, I think. That's it. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Hey, you want to hear a good Chili de Castro joke? Chili de Castro. Chili de Castro. That's it.
I love it. Oh man, that's great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah. I mean, again, I have no idea. Like, I don't know if he put that stuff or if his channel really was hacked or whatever. But like Tone said, it's like, because it's him, it's like, well.
Yeah, I'm going to take the liberty of doubting anything that Chili says. This is the man who got on the internet and wished bone cancer on the children of his opponents. I mean,
right.
So I try not to be mean and get after people, but Chili just, I'm sorry, there's something wrong with that man.
Yeah, his brain don't function properly.
Part of what I heard is that he's trying to grift and get everybody to pay, was it $12 a month for his website now, or something like that, and that may be part of what's going on here. It has to be a grift of some kind. So,
of course.
So who knows? We'll see. It will come out in the wash. We'll see what happens. Something's up. I mean, Chili's got something going. I guarantee you that. If it's not going to make him money, he's not going to do it.
Right.
So, although, can you just as a celebration, can you tase Voodoo Gutterman for me, please? Because I think if this is a reason to tase somebody that supports Chili, this is the time. Don't you think? I mean, come on, in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Because this is what we should do. Oh, sorry, I'm having my Chris Ryder moment. Sorry, I'm gonna go hit myself now.
Yeah, man, that's right. You take a beating for the team, man, because I ain't gonna do it. Listen, Chili losing his channel is a travesty of justice. It's the worst thing that's ever happened. Wait a minute, what are you doing here anyway, man? Who are you? Is this David?
I am your worst nightmare, Voodoo Gutterman. I am your worst nightmare.
Gutterman's a hero too, man. He's better than the best of the worst of the. Wait, what did I say?
Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
All right, that's awesome.
That was so refreshing.
Nice. It's like taking a deep breath. Yeah, but whatever. Chili. Oh man, again, him losing his channel is no. I don't think anyone's heartbroken over it. Except maybe all the people who bought his stupid trifold and then got pulled over and found out how useless and stupid it was.
Well, the thing that always got me about that in his videos, he never used his trifold.
Oh no, because he knows it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know. And you would think after about the third video, someone would have snapped to that and said, "Hey, wait a minute. Why isn't he doing it? He's got a trifold. Why isn't he using his trifold? He just sold me for $2,000 or whatever it was." I mean, come on. Give me a break.
I'll tell you what. The one thing, the one scam gimmick that these guys came up with, that it looks to me actually is built in itself to. Okay, not that it does anything, but I think the brilliance, if there is any real brilliance behind Attorney Shield, is that they tell you what to do, like what you actually need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, give them your license, take your ticket, be polite, whatever, and then leave. Go home, mind your own business. And these people are getting a ticket, but they're complying and they're doing what they're supposed to do because Attorney Shield is telling them to. And then they're like, Attorney Shield, you saved my life. You're the greatest thing ever. If I didn't have you, that cop would have shot me in the face.
Yeah, why do you need to pay Sean Paul Reyes $50 a month to do what you were going to do anyway? Give me a break.
Right, that's the point. Like, you should have just, even without Attorney Shield, you give the cop your license, they give you a ticket, you go home. It's the same thing. Attorney Shield does nothing.
And the thing about it is, Attorney Shield, there's no way that can be legal because those attorneys, quote unquote, air quotes right here,
right,
are not licensed in all 50 states in the District of Columbia. I'm sorry, right. They're not. Even if you look at reciprocity for a minute, I'm sorry, you still have to, apply against video hydrogen, and I'm sorry, you're not. No.
Well, that's it. But the point is that the trifold literally does nothing. Like, if you do what it says on the trifold, like the cop, they hand it to the cop and it's just like, okay, this is nothing. Where's your license? But with Attorney Shield, they tell you, just give them your license. It's like, okay, so it's telling you to do what you should do anyway. Even without Attorney Shield, you should just do that.
Of course, some of those guys, their grasp of common sense, maybe they need Attorney Shield. I don't know. But who knows?
I don't know, man. It's so mind-numbingly irrational the way these people think sometimes.
Well, irrationalities, pretty irrational sometimes. So yeah. Okay.
All right. So here, since you're up here, let me ask you. We got three videos on deck. So let me see which one you think you'd want to watch. We got Frauditor found guilty on 3 counts by Blackheart Knight. We got Frauditor gets trespassed from the tax assessor's office from NCR News Network. And then a little bit different from the Body Cam Uncensored channel, we have a body camera video called 2 Pointless Frauditors Arrested for Casing a Bank.
Well, with all due respect to Blackheart Knight, who's here and is a really good guy, I want to see what these 2 guys got arrested for. That could be interesting.
The body cam one?
Yeah, but whichever. I don't know. What does everybody else want to do?
Well,
I like. Did you read the news article today?
Oh, wait, what does this say? Chris Ryder announces he is suing everyone. Yeah. That's awesome. But yeah, I like that too, because I always like, when I find a channel that I don't normally show doing something interesting, to give them some love too. So, and Body Cam Uncensored, I've showed some of their stuff before, but this, for those of you who don't know the Body Cam Uncensored channel, they're a great channel. They just get random police body cam footage and post it. There's a lot of really fascinating stuff on there. And I just noticed this morning or last night, whatever, they did a Frauditor one. Son of Ramen Egg is here. What's up? It was the best of frauded. It was the worst of frauded. In the house, what's up? All right. Let's
Although
go
I
ahead.
have to say, Blackheart Knight and NCR are both doing excellent work. They're both, man.
Oh, absolutely. I love both of these guys. Awesome stuff. Oh boy, and big, huge supporters of the channel, both of them. And of course, you and Unclean Hands is always here. So many wonderful people, Zerzu. And of course, all of you. Highway Star is a great guy. Tiny. Everybody, I mean, I got the best fans. Do I not have the best fans in the world? Ding dong, dang, dang, nabbit. Let's go.
Golf clap.
Golf clubs, yes. What? Let's get into the video, ladies and gentlemen. See what Body Cam Uncensored has for us.
Don't touch me, dude. Don't touch me. What am I to touch, sir? Don't touch me. I'm just going to take the pepper. He's got pepper spray in my locker. I'm not going anywhere near it. Can I please? No. You're detained. Can I please take your pepper spray out? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, man.
Round, diddy, round as a circle. Round, diddy, round as a basketball. Round, diddy, can't.
Wait a minute. I thought this was just straight body cam footage. Is this
These two were harassing regular businesses and also a bank. They have a
Lock the doors for me.
Is this the same one we just saw last week with Spanky Pants and is that frickin'?
Lock down the bank for me.
I think so.
Put the bank on. Hey guys,
This looks familiar.
shut up. No, shut up.
Yeah, I think this is the same footage. Just maybe this is just a different channel. Let's see. It's the body cam channel, but I thought it was going to be, because there are some of those channels that just have the straight footage, but this is the same footage that other people have already covered.
Right.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was something new.
Well, let's do Blackheart then.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, did the Bears win? Oh.
You know what's funny? This is a fact. Yesterday during the game, I looked at my son. Me and him were watching the game together, and I said, "I know what's going to happen." He's like, "What, Dad?" I said, "The Bears." I swear, this is honest to God. I said to my son, "I know what's going to happen." He said, "What?" I said, "The Bears are going to lose, and tomorrow morning, Parson 1122 is going to come in my chat and say, 'Did the Bears win?'"
Well, did they win?
No.
I'll shut up now.
They lost in overtime.
Hey, all I care is the Horned Frogs beat Arizona, so that's all I care about.
There you go. The Horned Toads. Oh my goodness. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Blackheart Knight. I mean, yeah, why not? Let's go.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. I've got some news for you out of Indiana about Craig Hendry's case. A 6-person jury found him guilty on 2 counts of misdemeanor harassment and 1 felony charge of stalking. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the story from the horse's mouth himself, or should I say, horse's ass.
Hello, everybody. This is Craig Hendry, citizen journalist reporting from the Vermilion County Jail.
Oh, blow it out your ass.
Well, if you're a journalist, I might as well go ahead and call myself an astronaut. I mean, calling myself an astronaut when I haven't earned the title is just about as delusional as you calling yourself a legitimate journalist, considering that you have no journalistic ethics whatsoever.
I have just gotten out of jury trial yesterday where I was handed down a guilty verdict from a jury of 6 of my so-called peers. The prosecutor made 3 days worth of arguments about it, and I'm going to break down exactly the arguments that they made and try to summarize what they said I did. Of course, I couldn't exactly give daily updates during the jury trial, as my lawyer had asked me not to. But essentially, the state came in and they showed voicemails from the Clinton City Hall, which is, of course, where the alleged victims work. I was charged with 3 counts, 1 felony stalking, and 2 others were harassment. 1 against a woman named PK, which I'm sure I won't be allowed to say her name. The other against the Clinton of the City of Clinton employees at large.
Now let's go ahead and go over the penalties for what Craig is facing and get a good idea of how much money he'll owe and what kind of jail sentences he could entail. Now, the lighter of the 2, harassment, he's got 2 charges of that, which means he could face up to 180 days in jail for each count and up to $1,000 fine. If he were to serve those consecutively, then that would be 360 days, nearly a full year in jail, minus the good time that he would have. Now, as far as the felony charge of stalking, if it is a level 6 charge, then he's looking at a minimum of 6 months in jail, up to 2.5 years in prison, along with a fine of upwards of $10,000. So at the maximum with this particular set of charges, he could get upwards of nearly 3.5 years in prison with a $12,000 fine, and that's not including court costs or lawyer fees. In fact, his lawyer alone would be thousands of dollars, so he's getting a real hit to his wallet. I sense an e-begging campaign coming up.
So the second charge was a little bit hard to understand because, of course, if half a jury says, well, we think that he, committed harassment against a police officer, it's very vague. So, and of course, that's probably what they said. Anyways, the prosecutors came in and showed voicemails from the City of Clinton mayor's office, and in those voicemails, it showed other individuals, not me, making threats and saying terrible things about people, going completely outside of their First Amendment right.
And there he goes, throwing his own sycophantic fans under the bus to save his own ass. Let's look at it this way, Craig. You're the one who went over there to harass them to begin with. You're the one who posted the video. You're the one who posted all the information online to make sure that your fans knew who to call.
I thought there were no limits. I thought there were no limits on the First Amendment.
Well,
there are limitations on the First Amendment. I mean, poor Craig, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, of course, what else is new? But, I was thinking about how this kind of ties into the first one we watched in this, the discussion we were having, not the video, but the discussion we were having after, where I started talking a little bit about like Attorney Shield and stuff. The whole idea of like the way that they think about the cops, right? And this is a perfect example of the way they think about all government employees. I can't be found guilty of harassing government employees. They're government employees. You can't harass them.
They're harassed, of course. Why should we do anything else? Yeah, I mean, what gets me is that this whole thing about they're not public slaves. They're not public servants. They're public employees. And their job is to enforce the law. It's one thing that I found interesting in that. 6 of my so-called peers convicted me. Oh, they're only peers if they don't convict you?
Right, exactly. Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing like why these guys always say, and, whatever, sometimes they get lawyers. But when they say they don't want a lawyer, it's always for the same reasons. They think that a defense attorney's job is to get you off. And if they don't get you off, they didn't do their job. No, their job is
to repeat any silly thing that I tell them to repeat. They have to say everything that I tell them to say. And any lawyer who doesn't want to get disbarred in 2 seconds is not going to do that. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
Right. Especially when you're telling them to say a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo, gobbledygook, sovereign citizen nonsense. They're not going to present that in court. It's going to make them look stupid. LaDonna Rogers, what's up?
Oh, hey, did you hear about this? About what happened? There's another newspaper headline you need to read.
Police seek man in large hairy armpit mystery.
Well, you got to blow that one up and see. Then the Hardy Boys are in on it too. Hardy Boys hired to solve mystery and find search.
Yes. I love it. Here, wait, let me hold on. Let me see. So I can read it better.
Hardy Boys hired to assist in Harry Armpit fugitive search.
Hardy Boys hired to Nancy Drew vomits. Nice. I love it. That's great stuff. Anyway, let's go see what else this guy's got going for us in this video. Let's go.
And harass. Yeah, this is all on your head, dude. You sick your rabid dog followers on these guys, and you say, I'm not responsible. Well, somebody has to be held responsible, and, well, this is you.
And the prosecutor said, look at all these voicemails. Look at all these phone calls that they received. And then they pointed at me, and they said, this is because of him. You know, completely excusing any conduct of any third party, but pinning everything on me. We asked everybody that showed up, do you think that Craig made a threat? Did Craig make any threatening gestures or say anything that put you in fear? And, of course, the answer was always unequivocally no. But because these third parties made phone calls after viewing my video and made these threats and said all these terrible things, they put that all on me. So essentially I was convicted for what other people said. And they said basically that I caused it, which of course I deny completely. I can't force other people. I can't cause other people to do things, especially when I've never even talked to those people, right? Because all the phone calls that were made after viewing my videos, it wasn't like I told anybody, hey, go ahead and call these people and make these threats. I didn't say that at all. I rarely say call these people. Most of the time I say make sure you don't call, but you know. And then I publish public information such as public phone numbers to public buildings. So essentially I've been convicted of a felony and 2 misdemeanors on account of other people calling some other people and making threats. I don't think I could sum it up any better than that.
Yeah, you couldn't sum it up any better than that. Yeah. If this is the best response you had when it came to your arguments, then I wonder why the jury didn't see it your way.
So what's next? Essentially, I have sentencing on December 17th, and I am going to go and figure out what the length of the sentence they're going to try to give me. And as soon as we get done with sentencing, we have the right to file an appeal for it. But until then, we don't have the right to file an appeal. Now, I still owe my lawyer a little bit of money, so we're going to have to get that settled up, but I think I can do that. But the appellate court costs, they're going to be extremely expensive. This was a 3-day trial, and we'll be responsible for getting all of the 3 days of trial transcribed into paper format, which costs $60 an hour for the court reporter to do that.
Oh, but baby.
No.
If anybody would like to donate to this cause, anybody would like to donate to help me, pay for these appeal costs, you can get in touch with Tyler at CH and Ty Audits. I'm going to have my girlfriend monitoring that email as well. And you can find out how to help. Tyler's going to have links in the description below for donation links. But if you'd like to, get a little more personal and talk to me or talk to my girlfriend or talk to Tyler about...
Hey, I got an idea. You guys, it's your fault. I didn't tell you to call these people and threaten them and harass them and swear at them and call them names and all that. In fact, I'm an absolute brain-dead idiot who doesn't know that that's what happens when we encourage call flooding, is that they actually call flood. No.
Is that how that works?
I've never heard of that before. But give me money.
Yeah, I want money. Money. Money.
It's your fault because you guys are sycophant sheeple that do what I tell you when I tell you and follow me like dogs and lick my boots. And how dare you, lens lickers, lick my lens. Give me money. Oh, man. You can't make this shit up.
No, it's impossible. And on top of that, Craig is one of the special people. He really is. I think that we need to have a moment of silence and tasing of voodoo for Craig Hendry. because after all, Craig Henry is Craig Henry. He's one of the very special people in the world.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. The only thing that's special about Craig Henry is that he is the awesomest awesome sauce that ever awesome the sauce. That guy's so great. Have you seen his haircut? Come on, man. He can't
Yes, I know he thinks he's a real man because he can grow facial hair, but that is not how that works.
Oh, it isn't? But you got a bit. Oh, wait. No, I know. Hey, you know what the problem is, man? He's got the best hair and the dairy hair. Hey, check it out. And what rhymes with hair is dairy hair. Dairy hair. Dairy hair. Look up at my
Thank
dairy
you for
hair.
sharing, Voodoo. Thank you very much. I enjoyed that.
That was great. What did you think of that, Hez? Was that awesome or what? Wow! Where's that gavel? What are you doing with that gavel?
Praise him. Gavel him well. Gavel him fully. Gavel him completely. He must be gavelled.
Oh, Parson, he's on Voodoo's side, of course. Anyway, let's find out what else he's got to say. What a slime ball is Craig Henry. Oh, no new news there.
Contributing, getting involved. You can do that at chantieaudits@gmail.com. Everybody, we are going to be continuing re-uploads, so I appreciate it when you watch those. That really helps me out. That's a great way to support me without actually contributing any money.
No, Craig, that's not a good way to go right there. In fact, that'll get your channel demonetized if you do too many re-uploads. And even if you have deleted these other videos and re-upload them, YouTube will still know about this because they do keep records of what you've uploaded. So if you want to lose your channel, by all means, do that. Go ahead and get your channel demonetized and taken down. Do whatever you want to do to destroy your channel.
You know, if you watch a video, it gets it into the algorithm, and it can then help its spread. And of course, I make money from ads on them, so that's another great way to help. But everybody, and I have not been broken mentally. They simply won the first round of the fight, and they did it dirty. You know, they did it completely dirty, pinning things that other people did upon me. You know, I definitely don't feel like it was fair, but try to fight these people in any other way than peacefully, and it won't end well for you. With that being said, my brother Keith attended the trial, Keith Henry, and he attended all 3 days of the trial. So hopefully he can give you a few updates and get into a bit more detail about what happened. I know he's probably going to be coming on the video right after I get off, or perhaps you saw his clip before this. With that being said, everybody, all help is appreciated, all support is appreciated. This is a difficult time for my family, as I will be gone from them for a few months at least. I've already been gone for over a month. So thanks, everybody, for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.
You really should be thinking about your family, dude, instead of doing all this. I mean, because of your own damn stupidity, you're going to be missing some important developments with your children, especially the ones that are infants right now. You could be missing their first steps, their first words, and everything like that, while you are stuck in jail because of your idiocy. Think about that.
Hello, to everyone on YouTube who's watching, thank you for watching and thank you for staying with us through this case. My name is Keith James Henry. I'm Craig Henry's younger brother, and it kills me to know that the state is doing this to him.
The state didn't do this to
run
him.
away,
Craig
run away,
screwed
run away
Craig.
from him.
I hate to break it to you, but your damn brother is a freaking criminal. Deal with it.
It's very clear he's being held a political prisoner. You know, I've seen everything Craig has done. In fact, I recorded the first video I ever uploaded to the channel. I've been through him through all of his endeavors, and this has to be one of the biggest jokes of a trial I've ever witnessed. Not that I've witnessed many trials. I mean,
then how do you have any comparison to what is a joke of a trial if you have not had much experience with trials to begin with? Because if you have no baseline to compare it with, then you have nothing. You have no comparison.
Either way, the jury was a joke. One of the jurors was asleep during the trial. I mean, literally sitting up there snoozing.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
The prosecutors were playing on emotions. We weren't even allowed to smile. I was sitting there, kind of shaking my head during the trial. The judge threatened to kick me out of the courtroom if he said he saw any movement of the lips or any movement of the head, shaking of the head, he'd kick me out.
Well, duh, that kind of thing can be interpreted as sending signals to other people in the courtroom, such as threats or something like that. So it's understandable that the judge would keep that under control, because you do know that the judge has control of the courtroom, right?
Ty was not allowed to wear his Henry Media Channel hoodie, yet the police officers who testified were allowed to wear their uniforms. The state is corrupt. My brother's innocent. His family is suffering. We are suffering from this. And your government doesn't care. And frankly, they don't care about you. So everyone should take this as a lesson. The government is nothing but evil. And yeah, that's about all I have to say. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Boy, you only showed your lack of intelligence on how the court system works in this particular scenario. A courtroom is not a forum where you get to dress however you see fit. A courtroom is a place where you dress in a professional manner. Those officers were dressed in their uniforms, basically meaning they were dressed for their profession. The hoodie is not considered to be professional dress code. Your total misunderstanding of how the system works does not mean that it is corrupt. It just basically means you have no clue about anything. And the reason why your family is suffering is not because of the state. It's because of your brother's dumbass mistakes, his dumbass actions, his actions alone. But you know what? I feel that this kind of thing would fall on deaf ears with this idiot right here if I were talking to him. I don't think I could convince him of any of this were I to talk to him in person, because his brain is too far gone. His family pretty much has no notion of personal responsibility. Everything is somebody else's fault. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Blackheart Night.
Way to go, Blackheart. He always got good stuff.
Yes, let's hear it for Craig Hendry. Mr. Thomas, good morning. As the Rash family question, what do the Minnesota Vikings say to the Chicago Bears? Shut up!
You lose. You get nothing. You lose, sir. Gene Wilder does it better.
You get nothing. Oh, no, man, that was terrible. Shut up.
Hey, did you hear about Chris Ryder's? Hey, did you hear about Chris Ryder's new grift? It's there on the screen. Bring up my screen for a minute. You got to see this.
Let's find out. Let's see.
Chris Ryder sings Neil Diamond's favorite frauditing songs. Selections include these classics: "I'm a Believer in Frauditing," "Sweet Frauditor," "Brother Fraud's Traveling Frauditor Show," "Cracklin' Frauditor," "Song Sung Blue Busted," and that's not all. A duet with Tiffany Napier singing "You Don't Bring Me Fraudits Anymore." It's copyright 2024 from Dipstick Records.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Order now, and you get a free record needle to clean your record needle with. It doesn't make any sense, but it's free, so take it.
That's right. If you play it backwards, it screws up your record player.
That's right. But it sounds way better. And don't forget, if you order now, you'll get it in time for Christmas of 2026.
If he gets around to it.
Yes. Let's see. Paul Cohen, boy, what's up going on? It looks like Zerzu. Is this a joke or is he talking to somebody? My friend told me that he was a good tree man. He cut half of his right hand off with the chainsaw of the first day. Well, he was half right.
Okay, that's pretty good, actually. Okay, Zerzu, that's good. I like that one.
All right. Love it. Oh man. Anyway, oh my goodness, what happened now? Long Island Audit graduates 8th grade. Congrats, Sean Paul.
You didn't hear about that? Graduated 8th grade.
Yeah, man. At this rate, he might get a high school diploma by the time he's 50. Crab hammer sandwich. Holy poop! Wow, what a great day. So, what do you got going for Thursday? You got any plans for Thanksgiving?
I have no idea. I just always do what my wife tells me. I think we're going up to Fort Worth on Wednesday we're going to have dinner with my in-laws and everything, and my son's coming up and my daughter-in-law. So we have a big family reunion every year, which is cool.
Nice.
So it's going to be fun, and they're going to do. I think we're having turkey and ham, and I don't know. Last year, my brother-in-law tried to do one of those fried turkeys.
Oh,
those are, if you do it right, are really good. But I don't think he did it right last year.
Yeah.
But fortunately, we had a roasted turkey too, so we just all got a regular traditional turkey, and everybody was happy.
Now,
what are you doing?
Well, before I was going to say, now Arby's has the deep fried turkey sandwich. But like I'm going to hang out here because I'm working every day except Thursday. I'm off. But the kids, they were just here now, and Minnie is still here right now, of course. But I guess Wednesday night they're going to come and hang out here after I get off of work, and then Thursday they're going to be at their grandma's house, and they're going to spend it there with that side of the family, with their mom's side.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I'm thinking that I might just do maybe an extended version of the show because I don't have to stop to go to work. And then after that, I might actually, catch up with, sleep or something.
Aren't the Bears playing?
Oh, that's right. There's a Bears game. Yes, they're playing the Lions. Of course.
Right. That's what I thought. Yeah, the Cowboys are playing somebody.
Yeah, but I think that's later. Let me check. Actually, that's a good thing to check the time. Of course, I'm watching the Bears game. I figured that goes without saying. But as far as what I'm doing, party wise, it's just gonna be a relaxed, chill day.
But it's the Cowboys and the Lions that always play on Thanksgiving, right?
The Bears are playing the Lions this year.
Right, but so the same.
Those are the
Thanksgiving. It's the Lions and the Cowboys. Yeah, they play somebody.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's really cool that you got back up there and you're right by your kids. That is just great.
Oh, I love it. It was so great. Yesterday because my older kids, it's a tradition now. It's like their favorite thing is to come over, hang out, and have movie night with me, and we watch a movie.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and the little guy, we'll be doing stuff with him or whatever. But if we're watching a movie, for us, he'll be doing something else. We'll give him some schoolwork or some cartoons or something to watch or whatever. But yesterday, me and the older ones, we watched True Romance. Because
good. That's a good flick. I like that.
Yeah. It's wild. And seeing James Gandolfini before The Sopranos, in the back of my mind, I remembered that he was in that movie. But you know what I mean? When you see a movie with someone before they get famous, and then you see the same movie years later, and you're like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
him.
that was Gandolfini. Man, Gandolfini was so good in The Sopranos. He was just he was outstanding. That's got to be one of the top 2 or 3 character roles ever. That guy was incredible.
Yeah, that was great stuff. But yeah, so that that was fun to watch. But other than that, we just it was really nice having, because like for the last 2 weeks, my ex's car was broken. She couldn't pick up the kids, so they were here like straight through more time than they normally are. So I was just like, yes, more time with the kids. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, that's nice. That's great. And that's the kind of stuff you need to do now, because my son's going to be 30 his next birthday, and looking back, I'm so glad I took the time to do that kind of thing, because after a while they grow up quick. They really do.
Too quick. And then Christmas is coming up. I got to start buying Christmas stuff. Oh boy.
I suppose I shouldn't tell you about my new pen, right?
Oh yeah. Tell me about the pen.
I got. There's this one Mont Blanc pen I've been wanting for a long time, and I finally got it last week. Oh, it's so nice. It's just good. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet now.
Is it a pen pineapple apple pen?
Huh?
Is it a pen pineapple apple pen?
Yes, right. That's it. Yeah, sure. Hang on. Let me see if I can. I've got a picture of the collection, the part of the collection here. Hang on a second. Let's see if I find it. Not. It doesn't have the new one in it, but it's got some in it. There you go. There's some of them.
Nice. I have a pen and a pineapple pen. Oh, those are nice, dude. Your pens are so cool. Let me do this for the people. Look at that. I'll show you mine in a minute. Hold on. Well, while that's on the screen, let that sink in, guys. That's his pen collection, and then
that's a small part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then here's mine. Here we go. All right.
Hey, that's impressive. Wow, that's great, man. That Bic is really nice. I like that.
Yeah, I got this one from Chase Bank.
Yeah, okay, Chase Bank. That's good. Yeah.
They give these away for free. When you walk in there and they have pens on the counter, you just grab one, I think. I mean, I don't know if you're supposed to, but I do. And they never stopped me. So. And then I got this one for Planet Fitness.
Well, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. And then I got this one from
somewhere.
Whatever that says is a picture of a tree.
Landscaping
and tractors. Yeah. So as you can tell, I spend a lot of money on pens.
Well, I got into it when I was in grad school. If my boss gave me a nice pen for Christmas, and I got into it, and I've just been collecting them ever since. But there's the new one. There's the new one right there.
Awesome. That is so cool. I'll tell you what though, if anyone doesn't get it, if you've ever actually written with a really good pen, you can tell the difference. There is a thing there. Yeah. It's not just buying it because it's cool or whatever. No, it's different.
You can write with those pens all day and not get tired. And it's so nice to be able to, and they glide across the page. It's nice.
Beautiful. Be careful. Don't tell people that BHK is actually nice.
Saying Bic to a pen collector is like saying Chili de Castro to one of us. It's yeah. I'll be quiet. Yeah.
Ball point. Oh my goodness.
The ballpoint protests have begun. I can see it now.
So let's see. It looks like we got about 20 minutes till the cupcake dance, and I got to start getting Minnie has ready for school. So how about some NCR?
Yeah, let's do it. NCR News.
All right.
We've got a lot of good stuff.
Yes. NCR News Network, ladies and gentlemen. Another big supporter of the channel. We love NCR. Let's go. Jack Nabbit sandwich sauce. My computer, of course, doesn't like to cooperate with me. because that would be cool if it did, so it won't.
Hi, folks. Today I have for us a video of Lana getting trespassed. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the Craptown Florida Man Power Ranking Podcast. Episode 14 is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Oh, wow. Okay. Good. Wow. Love the little motif going on. Fall. How you doing? Good. Oh, no, I was taking some pictures and video for news. Yeah. Happy, spooky, creepy Halloween.
Well, what news, babe?
Independent. Okay. October 15th, Domestic Violence Awareness Month. That's an important one.
This is not.
Okay. Employees only beyond this point. Wow.
You have a card or something?
No, not on me. I forgot one, yeah.
I need you to give this ID and...
CLA, leverage, increase homestead exemption, service connected.
You have a name that I can... You have something to identify yourself, babe?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I work here.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Type of news ID?
Yeah, I have my press badge right here. Yeah.
Wait, that's...
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because Lana's press pass, even though it is an accurate representation of her mentally, is not who she really is. Now, a press pass traditionally has the company of the individual who's working for them, the individual's name, their photo, and their position. Now, it could also be issued out with them being a freelance reporter or an independent reporter. It doesn't matter what they list themselves on their printed up ones. But to go into a government office and try to use a Crayola drawing as a press pass not only shows the mental maturity of the drawing itself, but the...
That's a handwritten...
Well, who issues a press badge?
Turn it around.
Well, I mean, but who? I'm just asking a silly question. Who answers a press badge?
I'm calling my supervisor.
Oh, yeah.
It's just strange that, we just never had this before.
Oh, yeah, just in public area. I'm not coming back there. See, it says employees only. Okay. I won't go back there, yeah. Yeah. Anything my eyes can see. I think you guys understand it as plain view doctrine. Yeah. Are you with the sheriff's department? Or are you security?
Both.
Both? I mean, but you're with the sheriff's department? Okay. And am I saying it right, Lafouche?
Yes.
Okay.
I left for lunch. Yes, she did.
Tax assessor's card. I'll take one. Blanket draw. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
I can give you your business account, independent.
I'm sorry?
I need some information. It's just weird that you're here taking video.
Oh, is it illegal?
It's not illegal.
Oh, okay.
I would like to know who you are.
No, I'm sorry. I don't give out that personal information. And what's your name? See? You only give yours out, but you want
I
me
work
to give...
here. I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, okay.
My boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely give it to you.
Oh.
But you're being it's weird.
Right.
It's really
Oh,
strange.
is it illegal?
It's not illegal, but it's
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
Get my good side, please.
I did.
Okay. Can I pose at least?
That is such a crowd.
How about new?
Look at the American flag over there. Louisiana state flag. It's an older building, you can tell. Looks like they may be doing some renovations. She's got a keen eye. She's looking at me. She's studying. This is the lobby.
Oh, wow. Chairs. Okay, that was worth the whole thing.
That's kind of...
Now, you would think Lana would leave by now. I mean, she's filmed everything she could in this small office. I mean, there's nothing really left for her to film other than these people just to annoy and harass them. She can always say that recording is her official business, but that's not really official business in the tax assessor's office. If you were there to pay taxes, if you were there to file paperwork, That would be official business. Standing around all day with your cell phone pointed at people, or a GoPro in this case, is not official business.
Really, I guess you have to do the limbo, huh? Y'all do the limbo down here? Yeah? I like the limbo.
And what is this for, man?
News.
Is there a certain independent news?
Yeah, I'm just working on a story.
Is it a certain news? Right. What is the story in a
Well, it's an investigation, so I don't want to compromise it, so. Yeah.
You're lying.
An investigation.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think you probably have enough footage. Yeah.
Oh, who gets to determine that? Oh, no, you don't. This is your stated hours right now. Say 4:30.
You're just sitting here, though. Is there an issue?
Well, you're interacting with me, so.
Is there anything that we can help you with as far as property that you own or anything like that?
Yeah, that's a constitutionally protected activity. It's the one that she swore an oath to. It's called freedom of press. I'm assuming you remember that one, ma'am.
Oh, we
the Constitution. No, I was talking. I'm talking to her. Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Okay, well, I'm talking to her. It's the same one that you swore an oath to, ma'am. So, yeah, until 4:30. It's called time, place, manner.
Have a seat. Can I get you something to drink if you're making yourself comfortable?
Yeah, water, please.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure why the hostility.
That's not hostility. I'm asking you a question and you're being very vague. I'm asking you who you are and who you're with.
Right. I told you I've answered several of your questions.
You never told me your name. You won't even tell me who you are.
I don't need to.
Well, then I'm doing what I need to do then.
Oh, okay. Do you ask everybody that comes in here their name?
Absolutely. I hope everybody who comes in.
Well, I'm just taking pictures and video. I'm not sure why the hostility.
It's not hostile.
There's no hostility from her. There's annoyance because you're not doing anything there of official business. You can always say that, oh, well, the freedom of the press gives me the right to be there. No, the freedom of the press actually gives you the right to share your opinions and share your thoughts. It doesn't give you carte blanche to go around and annoy people. You're wasting people's time being there. Not only that, you're trying to use arguments of Supreme Court case laws that don't apply to you in certain situations. In all of your videos I've ever seen, you've always used the Brandsburg v. Hayes case, which doesn't state what you say it does. It does state that you are subject to the same penalties as any other civilian. You're no different than that, even if you are legitimate news.
You a question that
yeah, but you were kind of leading down that path of you were.
Somebody's in here videoing us for an investigation, and she won't give me any information. She's saying she's with the press for an independent.
She's recording too. See.
They're inside. She won't give me any information. She's got a press and she's videoing me right now. I took a picture of it. She said it's for an investigation that she doesn't want to compromise, so she won't tell us who she is or what she's investigating.
Sounds serious. Calm down.
Okay.
Now we're going to jump ahead to where the building manager shows up to talk to Lana, because the remainder until that part is just the same thing of Lana saying the same stuff over and over again. She's doing an investigation. She has the right to be here. They're violating her rights if they tell her to stop, insinuating that this woman is upset with her. So let's just jump ahead and see what happens when the department manager shows up.
My name is Wendy Thibodeau. How can I help you?
I'm just taking some pictures and video.
Okay, this is all I ask, is that we do have confidential information that is rendered by the taxpayer that is protected by 473227. And you're welcome to look that up. It's Louisiana law. It's confidential. All I ask is that if you do video, let us pick up our confidential information, and you can video whatever you want.
Well, I mean, but it's supposed to be already. There's no what they call no privacy in public.
No.
I mean, it doesn't matter what Louisiana law is.
There's a law because we deal with money.
Yeah, if I was back there in private, yeah.
Companies render. I'm just asking for you not to zoom in and give us a minute. Let them pick up their paperwork off at a desk, because I will be in trouble if you have that information.
Well, no, I say this. It's not against the. I mean, if you were posting the stuff up against,
I can give you the statute.
Let me explain it to you. Am I allowed to talk for 5 minutes?
Yeah, but but I have an obligation
Lana's
to
talking for
the
5 minutes.
taxpayers.
before
After I'm finished,
Yeah.
I have an obligation to the taxpayers that I have to keep their privacy, their confidential information confidential.
Correct.
All I'm asking is give me a second. Let me make sure that everybody's confidential information is off of their desk, and you are welcome to sit here all afternoon and record whatever you like.
Can I ask a favor though?
Sure.
Actually, let me touch on the other point real quick, just real quick.
What point?
So the law, the statute that you're quoting.
I'll give you a copy.
No, I'm not. Oh, let me finish my sentence, please. So if you were like posting that private information up against the window, hypothetical, posting it up in the window, and I'm standing on the sidewalk recording that information that you post on the window, it's not illegal for me to do it. Same if I'm here, it's not illegal for me to record it.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling even more shenanigans. This woman has quoted to Lana a state statute saying that they need to conceal and protect the private information of the people who come to the tax assessor's office. She is simply asking for the chance to put away the private information to make sure nobody's identity gets stolen or their personal information doesn't get leaked out. But yet Lana's trying to make this seem like she is denying her the right to film. She's already been filming for quite a while. All she is stating the simple request is to give them just a few moments to secure the private information of the citizens who come to this tax collector's office.
And
yeah,
I wanted to point this out. I think this is crazy because how many times, that's a nice one, how many times have we seen in one of these videos where they'll say, you have to create your own privacy. When you see us come in, if you want to hide the papers, you should flip them over. And that's exactly what she's saying. All I ask is that you just give me a minute to flip all the papers.
To do that, yeah. And on top of that, though, they're creating privacy by kicking her lame butt out of there.
Well, right.
And there is no right. I mean, I don't know where they get this. They really need to start learning the law. There's a concept in the law called property of another. And that means that even if you are a taxpayer, I mean, it's used a lot in civil law with minority partners who have building interests in buildings, that kind of thing. But it's also used with the government because the government owns the property. The government controls the property. The government is another. It's the property of another. You have no rights of access, ingress, administration, or authority over that building at all. None, zero, zilch. This whole concept of, oh, I'm a taxpayer, I can go wherever I want in the public areas, has no basis in law. I wish someone would call them on it because it really doesn't. And by the way, I want to one other thing they always quote that do you know what Brandenburg versus Hayes is all about? You always hear them quoting that. That case, all it says is that it was in 1970, early 70s. I think it was 72. But it's a Supreme Court case that basically established reporters do not have a constitutional right to refuse to testify before a grand jury. That's all it says.
Yep.
It's got nothing to do with being in a building. It's got nothing to do with walking in the building. It's got nothing to do with recording in the building. Why these guys have picked recording in a public building to as their hill to die on, I'm never going to understand. It's just dumb.
It is. It's ridiculous. And Florida Jim, this is David E. Persons, the one and only. Yes. Anyway, yeah. In the meantime, back to the video. Let's go. But yeah, well, I mean, first of all, but yes, that's a great point because, and what always gets me too is when they always say, I'm working on a story. I can't tell you because that'll compromise it and this and that. It's like, but what is the story? How they react to the random idiot walking in there with a camera? That's the news story. That's not news. It's like I always say, they're like, how could you say we're not journalists? Because you don't engage in journalism. It's not journalism if you start a fire so that you could cover a fire.
And that's basically their argument. Yeah, a journalist sees something that happens, and then they go cover it. They don't make it happen.
Right. What did Uncle Artie say? Hez doesn't even have Zerzu. What? I could say if Zerzu wanted to come up, he could come up. He looks down on us. He never even had Pete Barnes on his show. What the heck? I've had you up plenty of times, so who are you to complain?
Verily, I say this unto thee, Uncle Artie.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, here's some NCR News Network. I love it.
But she wants to make this all about her rights and her opinion, which is most of the time wrong.
It is illegal for you to record it.
No, it's not.
I have an obligation to.
It's your obligation, not mine.
But I'm
Right.
I'm asking you to just let me pick up the
go have at it.
confidential information, because this is confidential right here.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking.
I'm just in the lobby. I'm not going back there, though. Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
So can you please just have a seat until we're ready?
Well, I'm just gonna record the action. Actually, if you could do me a favor, she actually told me that you may actually do a limbo for me.
That what?
She wants us to do a limbo.
Yeah, she was asking. She's, you know.
Oh no.
You can't do a limbo for me?
Oh, praise myself, huh? I don't think so. Oh, we don't play that.
You want me to limbo?
You don't mind?
What?
And no, I'm just asking. This is.
Listen, I'm trying very hard, but that's just
okay. Oh, okay. I mean, we were joking around a little earlier, so.
Listen, I have an obligation, and these people.
Yeah, have it. Yeah.
With taxpayer dollars.
Absolutely.
If you want to sit here and record, that's fine. But I have an obligation, and they are getting paid with public funds.
Oh yeah.
To provide service.
Can I say one quick thing?
Service. I will be more than happy to provide it.
And when I came inside.
Other than that, they need to conduct business because they are employed and paid by public funds.
Absolutely. When I came out, I didn't say anything to anybody. They're the ones who interact with me.
That's all I ask. Stay right there. Right. Quiet.
I'm only interacting with you because you're interacting with me. To be completely honest with you.
I want all lines, everything off of the draft.
Yeah, if you got a copy of that statute, I'll take that.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, since you offered it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right here.
Perfect.
47, 23, 27. Right there.
Thank you so much.
I want all.
Okay.
All right.
We good? Cool beans. Well, I didn't get a limbo, but interesting. Very interesting. You got backup. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
You friendly or mean?
Yeah, depends on what you need me to be.
I need you to be nice, sweet, pleasant. And what's your name, sir?
Why are you here, ma'am?
What's your name, sir?
Lieutenant Oliver.
Oliver?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. I'm gathering content for a news story.
For a news story for what?
Well, it's an investigative piece.
Okay, where are your credentials at?
Who issues those? Is there a government agency that issues those?
Where's your form of ID?
Yeah. Is that a Louisiana statute?
Where are your credentials
Oh, right here. I got them right around my neck.
That is not no formal.
Well, I'm an independent journalist, so I issued this to myself. I mean, isn't that who issues CNN's badges? CNN, right? I don't work for CNN. I work for myself. And in America, I'm allowed to work for myself. See, that's why I issued this thing right here.
Yeah.
That way, I'm official.
You're not even a real journalism. That's right.
Okay, you need to leave the premises.
Am I being trespassed?
You need to leave the premises.
If I'm being trespassed, I'll peacefully leave. Are you trespassed?
To leave.
She just said that I could stay here all day.
This is the policeman. He way surpasses me.
Yeah, but
this is not my building.
Are you trespassing me?
This is not my building.
I'm asking if you're trespassing me, I'll leave.
You need to leave.
So am I being trespassed? Okay, then I'll leave under threat of arrest. And where's your police department at?
1309 Canal Boulevard.
Canal, okay. Wow, shame on the police department. Oath breaker. Shame. I'm sorry?
You need me to back up to take 10 shot?
No, sir. No, you're fine. I'm just on the public. They apparently they don't believe in freedom of press around here.
What's the problem?
Oh, you mean you know what the First Amendment is?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
How you doing?
I don't know. I've been a lot better. Your lieutenant just trespassed me from a public place for exercising constitutionally protected activity. How do you say your name? Leon? Oh, just doing a news story. Is your body on? Okay, thanks. Okay.
What's going on today?
News story?
News story?
Yeah.
Ask for what?
Yeah, just doing a little investigative piece. And your lieutenant just came in there. I thought everything was. No, they did not. But your lieutenant did. Never did. The tax assessor herself said I could stay the rest of the day. Your lieutenant walks in and trespasses me under threat of arrest.
We got a call saying that you refused to leave.
Never refused to leave. I've got 2 cameras on. He asked me to leave. I left.
We will figure out what's going on inside. We'll come back on.
Yeah, I mean, just make sure you honor your oath. Yep, U.S. Constitution.
Have you ever noticed something about these frauditors? They always say, "Oh, well, I'll leave under threat of arrest," and they leave. They're all quiet, light. But the minute they hit that sidewalk, they start becoming some of the biggest shit talkers out there. Calling them tyrants, calling them oath breakers, denying them their First Amendment rights.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's pretty much the end of the video. And it's time for the cupcake dance. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what's that, David?
No, it's time for the cupcake happy dance. Okay.
Yes, let's go. Cupcake dance, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Yes. Okay. Olay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. As always, you're the best fans in the world. I love you guys. I got to take Mini Hez to school. I got to go to work. I'll be back, of course, tomorrow morning. Thank David E. Persons for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Hez. It was good to be here. This was fun.
That's right. Always a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun the rest of this week. Remember, since Thursday's the holiday and I don't have to work, the show will probably be a little bit longer. I don't have to cut it off. So we'll have an extended show hopefully on Thursday. Everything else is awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. One more round of applause for David E. Persons for joining us. What's that? For you, but I got to work every day except for Thanksgiving. He's like, oh, don't win. Is it only 2 days this week? I'm like, yeah, for you for school, but I don't have Thanksgiving vacation this week. All right. All right. Thank you guys. I love you guys. We'll see you in the morning. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all stuck up.
Thank you.